talk about my activity plan today, and it is called A Journey Through Music. This activity is for 3 to 5 year olds. It could be in a group up to 6 to 8, depending on how comfortable you are, their ability, and how many instruments that you have. Through this activity, I wanted children to get comfortable experimenting with beats and tempo by playing their instruments at certain rates of speed, like slow, fast, and so on. I also wanted them to know that beat also is in the music that they hear, and so that's why I chose a familiar song, which is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which they will shake their instruments to. And my materials include this tapestry and my instruments, which I'll show you now. I have this drum, a tambourine, a triangle, and I also have a cymbal, a maraca, another noisemaker. I also have bells, and these are good because you can use them in case other children want to participate as well, and then everybody can take a turn with these other instruments, but that way it just stretches out for everybody and everybody gets a chance. For the beginning of my activity, I'm going to be putting these instruments away in a bag so they aren't distracted and listening to what I'm saying. Let's put these back now. And this activity could be done indoors or outdoors. Either way, you want a lot of space for the children to move their bodies and feel comfortable doing that and not have to bump into each other. So for the beginning of my activity plan, we're going to do a couple of breaths. And one of them is the ocean breath. So you're going to take a deep breath in and then ocean breath out. Deep breath in, ocean breath out. We also have one other one, which is the lion breath. And for that one, and then you're gonna roar like a lion on your exhale. And so those are the breathing exercises that you could start with the children, just to like maybe get them a little bit centered and focused on the activity that we're gonna be doing. And then I'm also gonna start introducing the instruments one by one and place it in front of me and not give it to them so they're not distracted by that either. Drum. And I'm just saying the instrument and then making the sound so they know it, just in case it's new to them. We have a tambourine. Tambourine. And now we're not giving them to the kids yet. A triangle. Triangle. Makes such a nice sound. We also have a maraca. Maraca. We have the cymbal. And And just make sure that you're holding all of the instruments correctly and you're just, going for it because you're the example for the children on how to use these instruments, especially if they've never been exposed to them in person before. We also have this other noise maker. And these bells, like I mentioned earlier, could be used for the children that also want to participate, but if you don't have enough of these instruments, then that's okay, but we got to use. So we have bells. After introducing all of the instruments, you just want to pass them out one by saying, who would like a turn with the drum? And then you give it to the child that wants it. Then who would like the tambourine? And then you give that to the child that wants it. And so on with the rest of the instruments. We also have them laid out on this tapestry just to show the students that you don't want to just lay your instruments on the floor, really, like just as a sign of respect, I think is important. And so we are going to begin with the first part of the activity, which is having the children shake their instruments at a certain pace. So first you're going to have the children. We're going to shake our instruments really slowly. Just to demonstrate that kind of slow movement. And with the maracas, it would kind of be like this. Just kind of a slow movement. Next, we're going to play our instruments really super fast. So you're going to grab your instrument. And you could do that for as long as you would like to. You could shake it in different patterns, have them shake it in different ways. And then next we're going to shake our instruments really, really loud. I have the children do that for as long as they want and hold their interest. And you can also get up during this part and move your body with them just to make them feel comfortable, because naturally you just want to move your body when you're around music, and that's totally okay. You shouldn't discourage that with the children. If they want to move and dance while they do that, you should definitely let them. And then we're also going to shake our instruments really, really quietly. Just to get different volumes and demonstrate that difference between them. We also use the tambourine. Make small movements, and like you notice how I'm making small movements when you hear quiet movement, quiet kind of noises. You don't really want to be moving your body in a whole bunch of different ways. So it's a good way to kind of interlace that movement and music kind of idea and concept. And then finally, you're just going to want to have the children, for the closure, maybe sit back down, or if they don't want to, that's okay too. But I chose the goodbye song that we were going to do, which is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And I was going to have them shake it to the beat, But for this, I was going to demonstrate first and then let them do it so they have an example and something to model after. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then you would maybe like have the children do that first line together. And then you could do it with them as well. And then you could do the demonstration. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And that would be a good time to have them collect the instruments, or if you have a little bit of time, or if you want to, you could just leave it out for them to explore a little bit more with tempo and beat and just the musical instruments themselves. And yeah, so thank you so very much for listening, and I hope you all are staying safe with the virus. So thank you.